my name is Rachel Edwards, and today I will be discussing how mental health is not only a psychological issue but also a sociological issue, with a focus specifically on mental illness. So the reason I chose this topic is because mental health has always been a subject that fascinates me, and is part of the reason I chose the major that I did. Not only that, but I believe that it affects everyone either directly or indirectly, either be it you develop a mental illness yourself at some point in your life, or you know someone who does. So I believe that this is not only an interesting topic, but an important topic to discuss. So, a few interesting facts that I found during my research on this topic is that treatments for mental illness used to include lobotomies and insulin coma therapy. And also, in the 1800s, a man could potentially send his wife to an insane asylum if he didn't want to divorce her and he just wanted to get rid of her. Not only that, but currently, contrary to popular belief, those suffering from mental illnesses are more likely to be the victims rather than the perpetrators of violent crime. And approximately 2.2 million people go without the proper treatment needed for mental illnesses. Also, to make it even worse, stigma surrounding mental illness can make the illness itself worse and slow down the recovery process. A few facts I also found that maybe aren't quite as interesting include that the federal Medicare and Medicaid pushed the process of deinstitutionalization when it occurred. In 1955, before deinstitutionalization took place, there were over 500,000 people in state mental hospitals in the US. And currently, about 45% of those with mental illness go untreated due to cost. And also, once illness develops, it usually takes people on average 10 years to seek treatment. Not only that, but it can also take months to schedule an outpatient appointment with the current system that is in place. So, how is mental health a sociological issue? Well, it's a sociological issue because around 25% of people will experience a mental health or neurological issue at some point in their lifetime. So that's a quarter of our population, and if a quarter of our population experiences it, then even more people are affected by it due to the fact that, those people have friends, families who also have to figure out what to do in that situation. So society's solution for mental illness was once to put them in psychiatric hospitals. That changed after deinstitutionalization. After deinstitutionalization, many patients in those hospitals became homeless or have difficulties functioning in society at large. This is due to the fact that some of them do need that long-term care that now currently is very lacking in this country. At the moment, it is hard to access mental health treatment due to stigma, cost, and lack of resources. So, my opinion on this matter is that the current mental health system could use significant improvement to not only provide long-term care for those who need it, but also make it more accessible and more available to those who need it at the moment, even for short-term care. And also, I believe there should be more education regarding mental health, given just how many people are directly and indirectly affected by it. So this is not an issue that should be ignored, but it is an issue that deserves more attention and more understanding from our society at large.